Hello, hello, ladies and gentlemen of the internet. It is I, the Motion Hero, and I'm back with some coaching today. Got bin Laden basically setting up the coaching event once again, and it seems like we're going to get some of that settled in just a few moments. The event starts in 5 minutes. I gotta set up my group VC and everything. But for the most part, it's just quite literally, we're just gonna chill. I'm gonna help coach a few people. Hopefully it goes well. It seems to have gone well thus far, so I'm not going to complain whatsoever about that. Now, I'm not sure. Okay, I'm very confused. Is robot just a new thing that's going to be here, or is it ever going to leave? I think it's hilarious that it's just kind of here, doing this and that, but not really sure, like, what the point of it is anymore. Another thing tomorrow, 24th. Hmm. Okay. I'm just gonna swap cameras for a bit, real quick. Just situate a few things. Let's see. That? Okay. Okay, let's see. Test. Hopefully this can... Okay, good. Got Discord VC working. Get sound capture up real quick. Okay. And... What we feel like? Just drum and bass, normal? Do some just chill. Hopefully. There you go. Good. Alright, so I'm just making sure I got everything set up. So, I am going to have Fatal Quasar, Sato, Troll, and Savage in my group. Let's see what they are looking for. I gotta check a document. We basically have, if you'd ever want to participate in these dojo things, just so you know. Moonbane Slayers, basically the competitive side of Naraka. Moonbane Slayers is a good independent little server that we use. Bin Laden, another Twitch streamer primarily for Naraka Blade Point, sets up these dojo events. I am an active coach on there, and I just we get the Google, not quiz, whatever the assignment thing is, and we basically check through that and see what people are looking for in terms of improvement. So it looks like, interestingly enough, it looks like it's going to be a neutral day. Everybody seems to be going for wanting to learn neutrals, combos, stamina management, controller, dodging, movement on the map. Okay. Should be relatively easy day then. I'll talk to them individually, of course. And we'll see what happens then. Okay. See. Room 3NA, yeah, let me put that up. Good. Alright. Oh, there's chill EDM. See how that sounds. Okay. Okay. And let's get back to the actual program here. Oh yeah, let me swap to multi-stream so I can actually see both Twitch and YouTube. That'd be nice. Alright, I'll set up a room. Get all this up. Mojo Dojo Casa House. Okay, let's get coaching set up. Bloodbath, more styles. Should be... Yeah, let me set up so it's 6 players. Save that as this. Yes. Oh wait, I didn't... It got rid of my name. No. Motion Heroes. Mojo Dojo Casa House. There you go. Oh, do I have to not have spaces or apostrophes? Okay. Motion Heroes, Mojo, Dojo, Casa, House. Is it really the apostrophe now? It really was the apostrophe. Okay, cool. So we're waiting on Fatal, Sato, Troll, and Savage. Bring this down a little bit. And just confirm, let's get the thing over here over to... There you go. That works. Ability is quite nice, actually. I'm not even gonna lie. Okay. While we're in the room, let's look at everything else. Guy's still at 18,000 for Asura. That's insane. Oh yeah, I didn't touch this yesterday. I think that's when the reset was.
It's time to show off.
No, it is not. Okay. Almost done with the pass. The Bize's Blessing thing really helped, I'm not gonna lie. Oh yeah, the new quest came out too. Kurumi, Viperning, top 10 times, that's easy. 10 counters, 2 cannons. Showdown mode, I gotta invest some time in doing showdown mode because I'm starting to fall behind with that. Those are just free XP. If I actually get those done, I could probably boost myself 3 or 4 levels alone. And I need to work on solo ranked. I want this crossbow skin. It's so nice. It's so clean. Though getting solar would be super nice too, because that would be literally the perfect background for Tessa. I do hope they do good with Next Pass, because I actually was a little bit disappointed that it's another Matari thing. Not that anything's wrong with Matari, it's just I've literally gotten the only other time I've run
Can you afford my services?
Matari's stuff. I ended up getting, well, I somehow got these two, and I got this through the Battle Pass. Matari's been getting so much in the Battle Pass, and it's starting to kind of annoy me. Like, out of every character in the game, why would you give her the final thing over here? Like, you could have easily given Zipping Ying something based on this kind of design for the cannon. I don't think she had anything else, did she, over here? No, Zai and... Oh, that's right, that's Akko's Who. I honestly couldn't recognize him for a second. Yeah, no, they didn't give Zipping Ying anything over here. That would have been good to have Zipping Ying get the final thing. A little bit disappointing, but it is what it is. Let's see. I think that's honestly hilarious, that emote. I think that's probably one of the best things out. Tier 112 is definitely one of the best because it's definitely one of the cleanest katana setups you can get. I have the red and black one that you get through, I think it was the Mythic treasure, and it just works so good on my Takeda.
Every man has a burden to bear.
Like, look at the card. Look at this. I just need the white and blue one over there, and it just looks so nice. That would look so good.
In me, there is both great light and terrible
Also,
darkness.
I didn't think this Emil face would look so well on him, but it looks hilariously good. Hero Badge store, is it up yet? Oh yeah, I can get one step closer to getting my Mythic. Or Extreme Cosmetic. Which ones are in this again? That's not Justina, that's Valdakui and Tianai. But I would really want the Magmata sword. That's my one hope. I don't care about the outfit. I don't play either of these two. Nunchucks would be fine. But goddamn, I need a good longsword. I just need a good longsword. I am 5 attempts away. 5 attempts away from getting the extreme. They're muted on here. Just in case somebody comes in and they just hear me talking about something random. Let's see. I forget, is Sovereign for Yueshan? I forget. I'm guessing it is because it has this over here as well. I know Daytime is for I'm pretty sure that was for, oh my dear lord, Wu Chen. I'm suddenly blanking on the names out of nowhere. I play this all the time and then I just have the brain farts on.
Motion. Hello.
Yo, hello.
Yeah, I know I'm not in your coaching session. No, sorry, right.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you. How's it going? Oh, okay. Oh shit, okay, he's gone. Did you go to the wrong one? Yeah, he went to the wrong one. He went to room 3, not room 5. God damn it. That's tragic. Okay. Orchid Moonlight, Crimson Yoto, Operatic Legend, Madame Whitesnake. What is that Operatic Legend? Is that for? Operatic Legend, Madame Whitesnake. Okay, it is this.
You can.
But Orchid Moonlight. Oh dear lord, like, they didn't need to actually make such a good outfit for Zip and Ying. Like, holy shit. There's nothing wrong with her other ones. The other ones are super flowy, but then that just, like, changes her entire demeanor. They didn't actually they didn't actually need to bring entire fashion designers to the stage there. See, so gain bonus rewards every 4 days. So I need to log in every day from here on out to just get one of these. If I miss one day, then I can't afford to miss another. So I actually get this last Ice Blessing. But in this, I don't think. Wait, so hold on. It says current round of blessing ends here. Does that mean they're changing the stuff in the shop? Because I don't think I want to spend anything yet regarding this, because they don't have. I was going for the Zipping Ying Chinese Ghost Story one. That was the only reason I went for this, because Zipping Ying was the only one I actually missed a legendary outfit for. And then I opened a Lotus Treasure and I got this. I was going for this initially, but then I actually got the better one, which is the blue outfit. So I don't know what I would actually spend my coins on now. So I'm very unsure as to what I would use it for. I don't think I don't need Tarkaji. I don't need Valdekui. I don't need Yueshan. Oh, Yueshan's okay. Definitely don't need Matari. No, I'm also not really interested in any of the weapons. Like, I've got the Anniversary Staff. I've got the Amaranth. What was the name of that? I think it was like Amaranth or something around those lines for the katana. Amaranthica. There you go. I've got that already. I don't think I would need Raikou. What is this Evil Bane? I haven't actually seen that one. Let's see. Yeah, I've got a really good one over here for this. Evil Bane, though. Jesus. That is Nightmare from Soul Calibur. That thing's... Jeez. Formed from the resent of fallen heroes. Isn't that just Fate Grand Order, That's just Fate Grand Order, the Grail mod. It just turns into an altar. Yeah, I don't think I'd want to use my coins on that. The only thing I would possibly consider is Viper Ning, but I'm pretty sure I already have something for her.
It's time.
Oh yeah, I got the... Yeah, I've got multiple stuff for her. Yeah, I'm not interested in getting that. I guess I'm going to wait for the... I'm going to wait for the round to end, and I'm guessing that's when they'll bring out new items, hopefully. I hope they bring out a legendary Takeda
It's time
outfit.
to show off.
Because if I can get that, then I'm just set. Give me Lion Samurai. I'd be down with that. Even better, give me Spring Blossom. Even better, give me Arm of Malevolence. Malevolence, not malevolence. Kind of mixing benevolence and malevolence.
Every man has a burden to bear. Mine just
See. Still waiting for everybody. Quasar's not online. Sato's on mobile. Troll's not online. Savage isn't online. Well, I'm just kind of chilling. Guess I need to set up a treasure bonus thing. I forgot to add that before. Who do I need to upgrade? Velda. They added slow shot as a thing on here? Really? Out of everything you could have added with the musket, slow shot? Whatever. Oh! You guys want to hear the tale of woe I had during the Nier event? So basically, there was a convention thing that was going on in my city. And it was during the last 4 days of that Nier event. So I was super taken aback by all that. I actually didn't have time to work on the event all that much. I had one quest left for the one character that I loved the most, A2. It was travel a certain amount of meters. That was the one mission that I didn't complete. And because of that, I didn't get the sword, the replicant sword. Because by the time it ended, it didn't give you any chance to do the missions you have already unlocked previously or have done. I legitimately think this is one of the worst quest systems they've had for an event. To basically go day by day for what you're allowed to do, rather than just unlocking it permanently. Because I genuinely felt like I had no choice of being able to finish all that. It just... Yeah, no, that was not a good system. That was really bad. It really screwed me. So, because of that, I wasn't able to get the replicant sword, even though I completed every other quest in the event. I still bought the replicant stuff
There is no
for him.
greater honor than to serve one's lord.
And the, what is it called, the Wu Chen emote. I don't know if these are ever going to leave, but I'm fine getting these. Super nice, actually. But nah, that was extremely disappointing. I was not expecting that to screw me so badly. I have to add more to this, won't they? Didn't they add more to your returns? Yeah, they did. Oh, they moved some of the stuff over. Snowman wasn't here before, is with the other areas. What is this? Ooh. I don't know which one I like more. I'll stick with Verdant Wood because getting this would be that would be a bit of a hassle. Dina Goo legendary thing. I looked at this before. That wasn't all that good. Windcut's pretty nice. Wreck, Inventors Eyewear. Wow, they're adding a lot of event stuff to this. Do they have the Oh wait, what? Getting why do I have rebirth seals? Hold on. What? I don't even know. Ways are not up. Sato's still on mobile. Sato's just playing Brawlhalla. Trolls on mobile. God, this is so awkward. I would go to 991's thing, but that's EU server. I'd rather go to an NA server, and it seems like Bin Laden's got his stuff going on. Something like that to get coaching. I'm struggling a bit. I can do basic stuff, but I don't see myself improving as much. Yeah, no, I don't know what to do. I'm just kind of chilling. I might just do ranked. Nobody seems to be alive on here. So let's see. How about this? Let me check their status again. Look at that. Quasar is still not online. Brawlhalla. He's idle and Savage is nowhere to be found. Okay. Well, in that case, let us do just some bot mode grinding for this stuff. Because I have... Oh wait, no, what am I doing? Showdown. I can just do showdown mode. 3 counters in showdown. Okay. Just do showdown. Might as well. Oh, that's right. There's solo mode. I can just dip whenever I want. Do that. Oh yeah, I guess I need a dip from the custom room. Okay, well. What a shame. I totally wasn't expecting everybody in my group to just go and do something else, but it is what it is. I still have my VC open in case they want to actually like join and do stuff, but more or less it's just kind of
Finally.
we're just kind of waiting. At some point, I'll get a pulse sword variant. I don't even remember what soul jades I have on him. There you go, that lighting probably helps a bit. Looks a little better. Yeah, what soul jades do I even have on you? So apparently, this has been tweaked so that single player can just get it done.
Come here and bear arms!
Gotcha. Oh yeah, that's much better. I can handle it a lot better on my own. Bad timing. Bad timing. Got it. Oh wait, I'm already at the halfway point. Shit.
Rest in peace, and honor at least.
God, this is actually really nice. I like this change they did to this. It feels decently balanced. Plus, it's nice knowing that all these things are coming after me this time instead of just going after somebody else. Never mind, I flubbed that dodge.
My armor is restored.
Hey there, you don't mind if I heal real quick, do you? I think he does.
I cannot do that yet. My
What's up, buddy? I still got the counter off of that, apparently. Do I just kill him here? Oh, that's right, he has his stage 2. God, this thing does a number on him. Got it.
Patience.
Oh shoot, he actually wrapped around and got that. And I'm somehow getting these counters. What the fuck? Oh, that's right. I can't move. Time it, time it, time it. I did not.
Combat ready, yet again.
Dear Lord, don't kill me.
My old quartermaster would approve of this.
Oh my god.
My armor
He
is
killed me.
restored.
Struck down like a gnat.
Oh, I still have lives, thank God. I
I
wasn't
will
too
not
sure if
die
I
until the
would have.
Emperor gives his permission.
Okay, good. So I can at least do that without need to worry. Got it.
Patience.
And we're good.
My duty. Behold my might and fall.
God, UA Shun packed a wallop. Cool. Solo, showdown's pretty fun. I'm not gonna lie. I like that change. I haven't touched it since it got added, so this is actually a really nice quality of life change. Good on you, devs. That is actually a fantastic decision to have gone through with that. Mortal Defiance. I didn't even read what that was because I just want to collect this. Okay, Equinox coins. Let's see. I already gathered the stuff I can grab. Redeem for rewards at the Showdown store. Where do you go to the Showdown store? There you are. I mean, I am in need of a good longsword, but I don't think I want to push it just yet. Also, why are there two different Viperning masks? I don't get that. Actually, I genuinely don't understand that. Oh, weird. Okay. Let's go over here. Let's go back. Actually, no, not the quest. I actually want to look at what's over there. Flash League, Spirit Well. That doesn't... I don't like this. I don't like this look on it. The background is so weird when everything else that they literally just unlocked for her was purple. Hey Lori, how's it going? I'm doing alright, how about yourself? How are you doing at the new place, by the way? Let's see. There, I do like this. I actually do like that quite a lot. Is that it really worth going for? I don't know. I don't like most of these things. They're a bit weird. I'm just gonna commit to these. Go for those. So I have 12. Oh my god, I need one more for the Doombringer. That's so funny. That is so goofy. What is this? Oh, it's just... That's so weird on the outfit he already has. It doesn't fit at all. It does not fit. But I do need something over here. I think I would just rather get this from the Hero Returns instead of getting Doombringer. That doesn't fit as well. I just save it. Hopefully get the longsword at some point. Okay. 15 enemies, resets in 4 days. I don't need to worry about that. I just want to get the quests done for Showdown. Complete any levels, obtain 50 soul jades. I just need to complete 8 levels. Okay, cool. What if I try upgrading? I need to upgrade my stuff. So Mortal Defiance, block lethal damage once. Yeah, I swapped that out. Stormstride Sword. Uncharged melee bolts. Glad to hear it. Doing goods. Got some groceries yesterday. Feels nice to have food at home and chill. Had a sandwich and ravioli. Nice. Glad you're just relaxing after how much you've been working with all that. Glad that you were able to just kind of relax for the first time in a while. It seems like it's been a bit since you've been able to do that. And I'm really happy to hear that's the case. See. Why is that AC
Follow my guidance,
right above
and
my
all
head?
will be well.
I'm level 66 with him? Damn. I actually could almost upgrade him if I actually, like, commit to that. Let's see. The Fatal Quasar, online. Still playing Brawlhalla. On mobile. Offline. Yeah, it seems like my group's not gonna come. It's so goofy. I was planning on doing training today, but it doesn't seem like that's happening, unfortunately. So, we're doing solo showdown while we wait. If anything happens, I'll give them another 15 minutes for benefit of the doubt. But for now, I'm just gonna do this. Oh,
I am being attacked!
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that's follow-up.
Combat ready, yet again.
Got it. I think this game looks pretty cool. What do you think of it so far?
Restored.
Well, I've been playing it pretty much as my primary game of choice recently, so yeah, this game is amazing. I've been playing it since it was actually paid for, and honestly, it's just a really well-made game. The developers actually have been doing a lot of good things. They've been collaborating with Square Enix for like Nier and such, for those kinds of crossovers.
Combat ready, yet again.
I legitimately can't think of much to say bad about this game. The huge learning curve, of course, but that's as far as I can really say that there's like issues with anything.
I cannot do that yet.
Oh yeah, halfway through. Bring on the ads.
May your ancestors forgive your sloppiness.
Only took a little
My
bit to get
duty
that.
calls. It is time.
Might Stone. Wait, I got a Might Stone? Okay, good. Oh shit. And it's free to play. They just swapped over to that system. So it is actually really good at the moment. Dodge it, come on. Got it. I missed. Got it. Countered. Worth it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's right. Once you get down with the rhythm of everything, it's just really good. Got it.
Behold my might and fall.
I mean, they now have this like trio slash solo campaign thing that they actively work on, so it's definitely not like they're adding on more content over time. Oh, we're already at that section again. That's wild. Ah, hit me with that last one. Come on. Didn't dodge it. Shit. Where are you going with that? Okay, I'll heal
My
them.
old quartermaster would approve of this.
Oh wow, that was quick. I wasn't even ready for that. I'm throwing now, apparently. Oh, I'm really throwing. Hello, hello?
Hey, how's it going? Am I early for training or am I...
No, actually, the event's been going on for almost half an hour, and honestly, nobody in the group showed up but you thus far.
I apologize. I try to rush back from work, man.
You're all good.
I'm on the room
Is
ready.
this?
Hopping in the room.
Nah, man, you're all good. I appreciate you showing up at all. Yeah, no, like, you're all good. Give me one moment, and I'll situate something real quick.
Cool beans. Thanks, man.
No problem.
Oh, shit.
So, what is it that you want to learn? Since it seems like it's going to be more of a one-on-one today.
Fucking awesome. I really, before I try to get better at some other things, I think neutral and countering or the dodging, I see that's really important with playing with like a lot of high level guys. They're not even countering as much, they're kind of just dodging out of the way and maneuvering around me. So I know that's part of neutral, but whatever you teach me in regards to that part of the game, or anything for that matter, I'm just super grateful.
Okay, I think I understand.
Cool.
Give me 1 second.
Hey, by the way, what would you like me to call you? Motion, or is there something else that you want me to refer you as?
Feel free to just call me Motion.
Cool. Cool.
Alright, I've got a room set up. You're on the NA server, right?
Yes.
What is your nickname on here? So I can invite you.
Sure, it's DLA Savage.
DLA Savage, got it.
Yeah, like DLA Apple.
Got
David Larry Apple. Cool.
And you have the sword icon?
Yeah, I have the great sword icon. That's me. Awesome.
Gotcha.
Nice.
Alright, let me just...
Can I send your friend invite?
Sure, go right ahead. Okay. I'll just start the game. We can get right into it.
Perfect. Let's go.
So I'll just go over the quick set of rules that I put in this room. So it's pretty much a bloodbath match. So you're going to have access to every weapon. You've got golden armor. It's pretty much just a good way to spar, to do whatever we want. It's free for all for pretty much bigger groups and all that, but we basically use it as little training sessions as one big group. I have people duel and such like that, but in this case, it's just gonna be you and I. So if you want to swap to any weapon, you have access to everything. If you die, you'll instantly respawn, etc.
Cool.
So, what's up?
No, I was gonna ask if there are preferred weapons for training that would be better or more efficient, like using the longsword or the katana. I know some people always use the katana, but whatever's gonna
honestly,
help me out the best.
I leave it up to player preference. If you wish to actually learn more about certain weapons, I will happily teach you more about it.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Alright, so... do you know this area of the map too well?
I'm familiar with it. I just don't know where. Most of the time, if I'm in a private room, we go to Celestra. But I don't know where most people go for here.
So meet me where basically the bone, ribs, and all that kind of arch. It's basically our little arena area whenever we get this.
Got it. I'm here.
Ah, there you are. Okay.
Yep.
So on the forefront, what's the immediate thing you want to go over?
So I'm learning now that the better players are utilizing the blue #1 as a shield, right, to kind of go past the first line attack.
Yep.
And the movement, from what I'm figuring out and what I'm seeing a lot done to me, is if anyone abuses the horizontal, like,
I am under siege!
Like just learn the CCH, then they're just kind of like ducking or getting behind me while I'm in an animation and then starting their combo like right after. That's interesting to me.
Just so you know, your mic is incredibly garbled, so that was actually really difficult to understand. Apologies.
Sorry.
You're all good.
I broke my nose a few times from sports, so I kind of mumble, but I'll try to speak clear. Apologies. Or you know what? Maybe my speakerphone will be better.
Possibly, yeah.
Let me try that. How's that motion?
Oh, that's much better. Thank you.
All right, let me repeat that whole thing. I apologize.
Yeah,
So
no,
what I was
apologies
saying
about
was-
that.
Cool. I've noticed that higher level players, they're not doing as many counters. They're utilizing, like, I've got stuck on horizontal attacks because of the CCH, and I feel like they're literally just dodging under it and getting behind me very often. You know, and I just recently learned about holding the blue and using it as a shield. But, you know, that's a very, very new concept to me. So I'd like to learn in what situations they'd be better suited for. Yep.
So you're comfortable with basically doing neutrals without using blue combos at all?
I know one combo, or I know two. I know the basic combo with a vertical, crouch, horizontal, and then the jump horizontal, and I know the basic grapple combo. That took a while, but that's it. That's all I know.
Okay. If that's the case, let's see. This is an interesting predicament, how you can actually use that as a shield. So what do you mean by using, like, blue focuses as a shield? Like, does that mean, like, you want to basically use it to deter enemies rather than, like, parrying or whatever it is? Sorry, I keep attacking you.
Like, let's say someone is doing a light attack, I can shield through it with my blue and release at 0.9 or before that, before the actual focus is released. You know, like that.
Oh, I see what you mean. You basically mean just like that.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. Because then if they're attacking me with light attacks, I won't get interrupted.
See, this is something like more or less the intermediate to advanced players do quite a bit. So do you wish to, like, just do this more in general, or do you want to, like, lessen the amount that you do with that?
I'm sorry, the last part you said was less than them?
So you're saying you want to actually just use this as a bit of a shield. Does that mean you actually want to, like, actually do these blue focus and then do light attacks more or less?
I want to do light attacks more, so I get parried very easily still because I only have a certain set of ways that I initiate a fight. When I fight higher level players, they're reading all that, so right away they know when I'm going to release my blue, like within a couple minutes, if I don't kill them immediately, you know. And if I get into second or third fights, you know, they're already familiar with how I'm fighting, and the game's still very fast for me. So if I'm playing someone at my level, I might see what they're doing, you know, like I might realize it if I'm paying attention and I'm intentional about what I'm trying to do. But higher level players, it's really hard for me to read it. I don't see as fast as they're seeing, so I revert to, like, my, you know, whatever my muscle memory is for my basic attacks and my focuses.
I see what you mean. Okay, if that's the case, there are other ways of actually going about this rather than trying to just time the blue focus here, because here's the thing. If you haven't realized, most of these actual blue focuses all rely on the same timing, so this is actually something you can get quite easily once you actually get the timing of everything down. This is more or less something that will take less practice, or more practice from yourself rather than me coaching you about doing those kinds of shields.
Okay.
But I can teach you a few other things that you can do in those initiations, actually.
Hell yeah. I love that.
Okay, follow me right over here, actually.
Yeah.
How much do you utilize the wall attacks?
You talking about the skill rushes?
Yes.
I just started utilizing them. I'm very, like, super new beginner, right? Like, you know, the guys that help me train, they're always talking about how important movement is. So I just started doing it with a sprint, you know, slide, jump to get off the wall. And I recently, like a couple of days ago, just learned I didn't have to hold it. Like, I can literally just tap it. So that's new to me. But it does give me an advantage. When I do use it and I'm intentional about it, I'm getting quite a few hits. You know, not a huge percentage, but for me, it's a lot. I can see that it can be effective, and that's a good answer.
I see what you mean. So in terms of skill rushes, you can actually use them to your advantage a lot more than you'd expect in these encounters. Let's say you're actually trying to bait somebody. Why don't you follow me real quick?
Yep.
Basically, pretend you're trying to attack. It basically is its own initiation by basically starting off with encounters like that.
Okay.
You can actually try utilizing that a bit more to where you get that. Basically get these areas like that where you can immediately get a hit on them and they wouldn't necessarily expect it. Keep in mind, though, you're going to have to keep a significant supply of grappling hooks. See? I have to grapple right over here. Oh, I didn't go underneath for some reason.
Got it.
It's basically you try to find the underarching areas like this and then immediately follow through like that. So in that case, if you actually want to keep those neutrals up, you can actually use techniques like this where you basically go up. Why is it grappling onto you when I grappled up here? Basically get on here and then scale rush down. It's a good way of basically keeping that kind of blue focus thing at bay. If somebody's actually on your toes and you actually want to catch them off guard, you can use stuff like that can help you in this case. Skill rushes are a lot more helpful than you'd expect, considering if you catch somebody in a blind spot, something like that could actually work. Hello.
Awesome.
Hey, Troll. How's it going?
I'm pretty good. And yourself?
Doing all right. Just working with Savage right now. Yeah, thanks for joining. Are you in game yet, Troll?
I am.
Okay. In that case, Savage, do you mind returning to lobby real quick? Let's get him in the room.
Not at all, dude. Even now.
Let's go for it. We can go over all that once we get back in the game, of course. Okay. Troll, you're on NA servers, right?
I am.
And what is your nickname?
Mr. Period Silver.
Silver?
Yeah.
Do you have the what's it called? The character symbol with the Chinese character symbol on there with the flame?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Perfect. Got you right over here. Alright. Let's jump back into the game real quick. Start it up. So basically, I got this room set up over here. It's going to be a bloodbath mode. Everybody is able to be hit, and you have access to all weapons. You've got gold armor, gold weapons, so they shouldn't run out of stability, and if you need to regen armor, you have all that. If you die, you immediately respawn, and you can meet back where we all consolidate.
Alright, sounds perfect.
Do not worry.
It's just my way of doing these rooms, of course, so... If you have a preferred weapon, go for it, and if you want to actually learn any other weapons or anything, I am free to help you out with all that.
Alright, sounds good.
So, following up with what we were talking about, Savage, I feel like with those encounters on how you engage, you actually might want to utilize your environment more in that case, because if you're actually trying to catch your enemy off guard, you can see how skill rushes can immediately catch them off guard with stuff like that, and then you can engage in further combos. It's also reliant on what character you're using, more or less, because you can actually use more controlled techniques like Takeda's Mythic Grasp and let's say Wu Chen's ultimate and such that can help affect it. What character? What character do you use more than anything?
Takeda.
Takeda? Yeah. So. Yeah. So.
I'm pretty even between him and Faria, but Takeda is my preferred because of his ultimate.
You use teleport or just the regular?
I use F3. You're talking about his ultimate, right?
Yes, his ultimate.
Yeah, the third version, I mainly use.
The one that scales off of rarity of weapons and such?
Yes.
Okay, I can see that. Do you do solos or trios more than anything? Or the duos?
I recently started playing more solos because, you know, the Mean Mage Slayers tournaments are solo, so I'm trying to get more experience in that. But, you know, with regards to Takeda's ultimate, I don't use it properly. It's usually like a save to get people off me to kind of reset my neutral if I need to.
Then if that's the case, I would consider going to the first version of it then, so you can actually do more early game damage that doesn't scale off your rarity of weapons.
Okay.
Especially if you're doing solos.
Alright.
The only reason why I say that is because basically by doing the third version, that is very reliant on RNG on the early game, and once you get into late game, should you get that far, that's when the power really shines. If you want a more consistent base damage and usage, you're better off using the first more than anything, in my opinion. If you were doing... Also, there's nothing wrong with using the second version of Teleport, I'll let you know, because that also works as a great CC tool if there is multiple people in a fight. That can also regen more HP, I'm pretty sure, if you gather more people up like that. So if you're running solos and you see a lot of people consolidated, Teleport is always a good thing to go for. It's probably... It's definitely a good thing to consider. And you use first version of Mythic Grasp? Or do you do the Rush version of it?
I don't use the first version. I use the second or the third, um, for the body slam. But I don't really see the difference between both of them because even with the second, I feel like they unequip the weapon sometimes.
Yeah, the one of them actually just disarms your opponent. The other one just focuses more on damage and regen, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, I have to be more familiar with that. I was taking the third one because I know it body slams them, but so does the second one, and I think that's the one that takes the weapon, right?
Second one, yes. Actually, no, I'm pretty sure the first version disarms as well. It just doesn't dash to do it. I could be wrong about that, but it's been a little bit.
Okay, I'll pay more attention to that right before I select the next.
Yeah, read through those, and you can actually just confirm which one you'd want. Honestly, any version of Mythic Grasp is good because you can actually utilize it in multiple different ways. Hell, I've actually used it to basically use as an escape tool. Believe it or not. When you're grappling up and you actually try using Mythic Grasp, with the dash, it actually launches you back to the ground, which can disorient some players. It's actually a very weird tech that happens with him. I don't know if they patched that or not. Anyway, let's get into the group stuff. So Troll, what are you looking for exactly with training?
Well, I would say most generally it's the fighting. I kind of get staggered a lot, and then I don't know how to break it.
Well, right off the bat, I can see you're using Furious Shen, so you can actually use your F as an escape tool because that can be used. Well, if you're using version of one of that, you can actually use that mid-attack and stagger your opponent in return. But in terms of actually getting in through the fight, well, let's see. Yeah, more or less it would rely on your escape tools with such like that. With your abilities, it depends on the characters, but in terms of actually avoiding being staggered in the first place, I suppose that works with your engagement. How are your engagements with your initial beginnings of the fight?
Okay.
How do you...
So a lot of times for me, I get caught out where I'm being attacked from the side, and then where I'm using the dual blades, my weapons just get put back into get put away, and I just stand there and get like smacked and smacked and smacked and smacked, and then I don't know how to break it a lot of times.
Are you running solos or team fights?
I primarily play solos. I don't have anybody I play with.
Gotcha. Let's see. Okay, in that case, more or less, if you're getting caught from the side, that's more or less the game sense that you have to be a bit more aware of your surroundings, I suppose. But when it comes to the actual team fights, let's say, like, you see somebody right in front of you. How would you engage me? I want you to actually demonstrate real quick.
Which character are you?
Right here, the one following you. The one with the white head.
I'm the
meal mask.
Me over here. I'm the Takeda.
Oh, you're the Takeda? Oh, I had it backwards. Sorry. Okay.
A lot of the times I just go like right into it and just go like.
Our foes are upon us.
Yeah, see, and this is another one that happens very frequently as I get countered. Like
I
it's nobody.
So it seems like you actually need a bit of help regarding your neutrals, because it seems like you're more or less relying on the button mashing of the horizontal and vertical combos, correct?
Yeah.
You do 1, 2, 3 combos like that.
Yeah.
So it's more or less just trying to keep those combos in check and make sure you don't actually telegraph what you're doing at the beginning.
Yeah.
Okay. We can definitely practice that. You say you practice dual blades more than anything?
No, that's what I would say I struggle with the most.
Oh, okay. Well, honestly,
I don't think I get countered off of anything else as much as I do with dual blades.
well, if you're doing more or less the things that you were doing with the button mashing of the horizontal and vertical combos, they all rely on the 1, 2, 3 combos, which means that this can be a problem of getting countered on any weapon. So it's more or less prolonging that and making sure that you don't immediately give away that you're about to do a blue move, which I can help you with. So, for now, I'll be with you in one moment, Savage. I will help Troll with a bit of demonstration up here, okay? So,
Man, this helps me out too. I'll just watch.
okay, so, what I want you to practice, okay? We're just gonna do one thing real quick. Just do one, two. I just do 2 hits with that, okay? Vertical, horizontal, just do 1, 2, and stop. Okay. Now what I want you to do after doing that second hit is I want you to jump and do a horizontal. So we'll do 1, 2, jump horizontal.
I'm not trying to target you.
You're all good. Nope, that was vertical. Try again with the other version of the attack. There you go. So pretty much what that does is it keeps it... Oh, don't double jump though. Just do a single jump,
Okay.
like that.
Oh, sure, you're the one with that skin. That's a sick ass skin, bro.
There you go. Okay. So what that pretty much does is that cancels your blue attack and can prolong your combo to where you can jump back on the ground and continue it in any way you wish to. Basically, what that keeps you doing is it basically
My
enhances
armor
your
is again
neutral
up
attacks,
to
doesn't
standards.
prolong any kind, or it doesn't give away any blue attacks, and if anybody tries countering, you immediately counter in return with just a normal attack. So,
Okay.
I want you to try doing that again and continue the combo any way you wish. So do 1, 2, jump, horizontal, and then continue back on the ground with whatever you want. Yep, see?
Okay.
That alone works on any weapon. I will let you know. Anything except for Great Sword and Pole Sword, since those act as the heavy weapons. Because if you swap to, let's say, nunchucks, it does the same thing. It doesn't... It keeps you with the combo doing everything, and it doesn't do a blue focus. You can swap to, let's say, staff, and it does the same thing. Jump horizontal, and you can continue. This basically works on almost every melee weapon aside from the heavy hitters like Pole Sword and Great Sword. And by learning this,
Okay.
more than anything, this will keep you from getting countered with those 1, 2, 3 combos on any weapon at all, honestly. Because you were saying that this happens on dual blades for you most of all, right?
Yes.
I think the reason why that's the case is because the second dual blades attack for vertical is probably one of the most dead giveaways of a third hit because of that flurry strike. It doesn't really give it away as much with most other weapons. I would say dual halberds is definitely like the equivalent to dual blades with getting caught with stuff like that, because I'm pretty sure it's the same third combo, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I think longsword is also pretty like able to be telegraphed. So
Yeah, let's see.
if you're just button mashing,
Yeah. Yeah, if you do the horizontal combo and you see that, yeah, that's going to be easily telegraphed. But, like I said, you do 1, 2, jump, horizontal, and do the combos like that, it basically keeps you from doing stuff like that. So I want you to try practicing, and what I want you to do is I want you to basically try to learn the longest combo without hitting a blue strike. You can keep doing it just whichever way you want. It keeps targeting you. I'm so sorry. Please, yeah.
No, it's starting.
So, try practicing that. I want you to see how long you can go without doing blue combo. Got it?
Okay.
I'll go with Savage over here real quick. Alright. So, we were going over basically...
The skill rushes.
Yep.
Now I can use that to interrupt.
So, the interesting thing about skill rushes is that nobody really expects that if you're running away from them that you're going to jump right back. So, you could just grapple hook, you're on the wall, and you dodge back and you engage in another encounter.
Yeah. I think that intentionally I can get it off pretty quick, because I'm ready to turn around before I even touch the wall.
The one thing that is probably the worst part about it, though, is that you need to really target your stuff with it, because if you go too high on the grappling hook, you're going to launch yourself over, and if you hit your, what is it called? Your horizontal attack first, it's going to stop you from actually latching onto the wall. It's just more or less just getting practice of the scale rush technique of actually getting onto that flat surface and practicing.
I'll start doing it more intentionally now. I want to add that to my game anyway.
Yeah. Basically, The best way that you can actually do the scale rush, though, is by breaking line of sight with your enemy. Let's say you chase around the corner, you go on the wall, and then you immediately circle around, because if you actually have a small wall like this, you can actually wrap around it somehow. Like this over here?
Yep.
Oh, not one pillar over here. You can actually wrap around the corner because of the physics system of the game. It is quite a nice little technique to do, especially when somebody's going to chase you the same exact direction. You can just scale rush and catch me off guard in this case. One thing that I would recommend with scale rushes, though, is definitely don't hold on to it too often so it hits a blue strike. Because remember, with the scale rushes that hit blue strike, you can still get countered by those. Those still count as blue strikes and still can be countered, which can really backfire. Especially if somebody actually sees you on the wall. If they turn the corner and see you blue, they will be ready.
Okay.
So it's definitely better to get the more rapid scale rush like that. Because it basically counts as just the engaged, where you can follow up immediately. See?
Alright, yeah, and it's pretty quick actually, that second hit.
Because then you can get your own combo and then continue on with your own neutrals.
Yeah.
So in this case...
because if I get someone half health or with no shield and start my combo, I can, with the grapple combo, I can finish them. You know? I mean, I lose a lot of fights that I'm winning. Not that I win a lot, but the ones that I do get a chance to win, sometimes I still lose because one or two counters, and it's a done deal once they start their combos.
Yep. And also, you can see why teleport can be utilized pretty well there, too, for continuing the combo, right?
No. With Wu-Chen, you mean?
Yeah, you saw what I just did over here? I scale rush, I continued on the neutral, I hit my teleport, which knocked you back, and I followed up with the attack after from the teleport. Basically,
I didn't know that. Can you do it again?
Give me a little bit, so it regens. I'm at 50% on the rage real quick, so...
Oh, no worries, no worries.
The reason why I say teleport is probably the best version of Takeda's ultimate is because not only does it count as a CC move to crowd control, you can basically follow it up as a finishing blow to enemies. I actually find that to be the best way to confirm an enemy, especially when you knock them back, because once they do that... Once you basically knock them back, they only have a certain way to go, and they will most likely try to dodge out of it, which is why you have to wait a second before doing something like that. Okay, it's up. Let me show you what I was talking about. So I got the scale rush. Teleport.
Death is a tragedy.
Man, you know, I stopped using that move because I thought that was like a beginner move, right? Like I didn't know that it was as effective and like that. I thought it was just kind of like a way to escape from dying. I never thought of using it more aggressively.
Granted, teleport is very good being utilized as a escape tool, especially when you can go out of reach for certain areas. But honestly, I find it best that its utility for crowd controlling is one of the best aspects about it, because I'm pretty sure the other versions of it remain the same. You can actually still crowd control when it's activated, but just having that teleport aspect where you can follow up with a finishing blow to low health enemies is probably the best aspect about it.
Yeah.
I find it a lot better.
You're the first person that that's recommended that actually. Most people are like, you know, the F1 or the F3, but I do like the teleport and it is a good finisher.
Granted, I still think the utility and such for the other two are very, very valuable. I personally like teleport because with stuff like that, whenever you catch an enemy off guard and they try escaping, that CC counters like a grappling hook. If they're trying to go like that, you can immediately stop it with just...
Carnage is a beautiful thing.
I didn't know this. I think I read it later, but you can hold it, right? What would be the difference between holding it? Because I would just hit L1, R1, and it would do it automatically. But isn't there a way to delay it?
Do you mean the follow-up strike?
No, the actual teleport.
So whenever you activate it and it knocks people back, you're going to remain in place while you're just targeting something. That you can hold on to that for a little bit, but not too terribly long. I just kind of do it immediately, unless you actually can tell your opponent's just going to immediately, like, dodge out of the way, because here's the problem. The one thing that you want to watch out for when following up with a teleport is the fact that they will probably try rolling out of the way, and you want to just try to shoot ahead with where they're running. Because they wouldn't necessarily expect that. They expect the immediate follow-up strike when they're on the ground. So basically, by delaying that a little bit and watching where they go, you basically knock them back up and then hit them.
Awesome.
Also,
That's because I was just doing it instantly, but if I can hold it and kind of see which way they're running and it's be more effective, oh yeah, let's go.
Also, did you see what I did on that last teleport, how high I actually went?
I didn't notice because you went the other way.
Check it.
Carnage is a beautiful thing.
Now I notice it.
This is just a really good escape tool. Honestly, by shooting yourself directly upward, nobody knows where you go. Nobody thinks to look up in that team fight. Everybody, if you're basically left alone on a trio team and you've got everybody around you, you knock people back, you go directly upwards, and people go, where the hell did he go?
Yeah, I didn't know how you went.
Honestly, like, yeah, by doing just that, if you're in a mountain area, you could just grapple away. And if you have enough of the, what is it called, the currency, you bring your teammates back. You can basically act as the saving grace to your team if something like that happens. Granted, it is it's more or less something that is less likely to happen, but knowing the effects of the teleport can save your life in more ways than one.
Sure.
But yeah, I am an advocate for teleport. I do think the other two are really good, but I feel like the utility of teleport can be really valuable in more ways than one.
I love it, man. I love it. I thought that it was something for using, so I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna use the harder ones and get more acclimated to them, right? So I can be a better player. But if you're saying I can use it at this level, hell yeah, I think it's a sick ass move too.
Let's see. I've actually never.
Fight.
I want to try something real quick. I actually don't know the limits of how high you can do this, so I'm going to try launching myself upward.
Carnage is a beautiful thing.
Just like that, I'm all the way over here.
Jesus. That's far, dude. And I have flight on right now.
So the way I basically had to do that is I grappled. I did an early long sword just hit in the air, so it launches me further past that point. And then once you're in the air, you have the range of the teleport, and you basically end up all the way over there on that mountainside.
I'm gonna practice that with an
So you basically, yeah, you hit the grapple, but before you reach it, you have to do that horizontal strike. So there you go. You activate teleport, and you have that range from where you are. Come in.
Hey, can I ask, what do you recommend for glyphs? Initially, I was using all stamina ones and genius, but now I'm using half tether, half stamina, then stamina, and still I switched to flight to try it out, but I might go back to genius.
I'm ready to be unleashed.
So I've actually been running kind of max stamina for a bit, but I just swapped that over for rage over time, honestly. I swapped like full rage over time instead of having the stamina regen. But maximum stamina is always good because you can actually just do the dash combos like that where you could just keep regenning the stamina and move faster. Max stamina is never going to be a bad thing in this game. I actually feel like that's one of the more important ones personally. It's always going to be something different depending on who you ask. But I actually have to go once we get back to the menu because it's actually the game unfortunately still has a time limit and it's going to end in 3 minutes. I'll actually go over what I have currently if you want.
Yeah, of course, man.
But personally, stamina is never a bad thing. I feel like it's definitely one of the more valuable aspects of the game. Do I feel like the stamina over time is actually that great? Not really, honestly. I feel like it's okay, but I feel like you're better off just getting the rage over time, especially if you have a character like Takeda over here that gets a lot of value out of his ultimate ability. You actually would want that at the higher uptime. So that's the reason why I kind of go for stuff like that. But it's honestly dependent on the characters you use, which is why you get the other character boards with the tie on here. You can basically get like the Takeda board that does certain things, while if you get like Justina Goo for another, you can have an entirely different setup.
Yeah, I have the all the boards for Takeda. If I may ask, I notice a lot of guys also like when I'm in these like higher level rooms, and when I say higher level, I mean higher level than me. I don't know how good they are, because they're pretty good to me, right?
Yeah.
They use her F3 instead of her F1 or her F2. I'm still learning how to use ultimates. A lot of times in my games I don't even pop them because I know unless it's the case and it's a situation where I gotta get out of them. But I'm not intentionally like planning on utilizing it where I'm like, okay, this is gonna finish a match for me. Right now with the teleport, maybe more so because now when they're low on health, I'll just pop it and just not allow it to escape.
Mm-hmm.
But with someone like Faria, I see a lot of guys, and she's my like second main, right? Like I enjoy using her. I have no idea why. Maybe just because her escape is instant versus like Tumultuous, which he jumps straight up in the air.
Yep.
And my question is for the ultimate, everyone drops this thing. Man, that's longer than I expected. And they use it to fight with it. Like, are they trying to pull away my aggro? I mean, what's the point? You know why?
Frankly, I actually have rarely seen people use this version of Faria. I actually have seen more people use the mech rather than this totem thing, but in terms of actually using her F1, the F1 is just the more valuable option as to why you would use Faria, because it is one of the easiest ways to actually escape from a fight, because you can utilize that while you're being attacked. It's just one of the main reasons why F1 is the best for her. It's the easiest escape tool in the game to actually escape from getting hit. Even more so than Yotohime's 1 and such. But in terms of the totem, I honestly can't answer that because I actually haven't seen it that often. I play more solos and I actually have rarely found the totem being utilized in that because people would rather use the mech.
Yeah, let me rephrase that. Not in the actual solos. I see it often in the room, so it might just be like a room strategy, right? Where like 3-ban or 0-ban or whatever, or 3-ban, or 0-ban rather. My bad.
Yeah.
I'm still getting used to the terminology.
It's all good. Let's see. Hold up. Let me look that real quick.
Here I am,
I'm gonna
the
select
soon-to-be champion.
Talk it up. And then
Okay, so the only reason why I would actually see that being used is just solely as a CC move. Because the beacon at the target point knocks people upwards. People can actually utilize that and continue combos and kind of do stuff like that.
Okay,
but
yeah,
that totem, you say that totem's used in like 3-mans and such, right?
Yeah, like they'll pop it in, like to restart a combo, but I also find it to be like the umbrella for Karumi, where like if you try to attack them, like it'll take the aggro, like you dodge for them. So I didn't know if that's just something they're doing intentionally or just one of the effects of them calling it down to utilize it however they were going to utilize it.
It probably is utilized that way solely on the fact that, yeah, if the aggro is being taken by it, they can follow up and do stuff like that. I can absolutely see that being the case.
Alright, that makes sense.
In terms of the character board, by the way, yeah, I run Spirit, or I run Spirit on a few others, but for Takeda, I run Savagery on the left side glyphs, because restoring rage at a more rapid speed and ultimate is just one of the best things you can do for him. I've got Resolve, I've got 3 Flight, 3 Miracle on him on the bottom, and I have all 6 of Mind on the right side for the character board. Just so you know.
Yeah, I have Savagery leveled up. I didn't use it because, like I mentioned, I wasn't really using the ultimates for everyone. And in the middle of a fight, I either finish them or I don't. But I'm realizing more recently, again with higher level play, that like everyone utilizes all their skills and all their ultimates whenever it's necessary, whenever they have a chance.
Show them how
Yep, that is something very important to get your headspace in, to actually just try to utilize things whenever you can. Because if you're just sitting on a full ultimate, it's not going to regen over time. It's best if you need it, you use it, and then it can just continue regenning. Especially when you also have stuff like Lunar and Rage, where you can actually just increase the rage amount when dealing damage to enemies, where you're a lot more of an aggressive controller character that you could just kind of get that ultimate uptime back up in motion.
Okay. I have that leveled up too. I'm gonna go back to it. In range.
Yeah, and rage is never a bad thing, especially if you're... This is coming from a solo player. If you actually, like... If you want your ultimate to happen a lot more, you're gonna need enrage since nobody else is gonna be dealing that damage. And if you're actually going to be utilizing the skills for Takeda, it's best that you try dealing the damage and then use your teleport and such to control enemies and deal even more. It's just kind of a mix of a combo there where you want to do as much damage and all as possible, since he is a very frontliney character in the game.
Awesome, but I'm glad I picked them because I definitely prefer to be aggressive, right? I don't want to wrap my way to the end. I do want to play smart, but I want if I can build my range. I didn't know if maybe the stamina was more important. At times I feel like I don't really even realize the difference, and then there's other times more with regards to like my movement and my my dodge, my whole dodge canceling, where I don't feel like I'm getting as many out of them. But maybe that's not necessary if I improve my movement.
That's understandable.
You said with Omni, how do you have it set up?
For the campaign?
No, for your glyphs for Omni, the green one on the right.
Oh, yeah. Let me check real quick. For Omni, I just solely have Mind on all of them. Okay, maximum stamina. Because by doing that, you have an additional plus 18.16% maximum stamina, which is never bad. That is one of the most utilized things that you're going to need over time, which is just stamina.
Okay. And for the bottom one, for solar, what do you use there? I've been using Genius. A buddy of mine uses also it's gonna lead to a question. A buddy of mine uses luck, and he's always getting better weapons. So I'm like, all right, I don't use my skill as much, and I went in solos. It's not like I'm fighting 3 people, so if I'm aware of my surroundings, I'll only be fighting 1 person at a time. So having the skill once is enough. Maybe I should do like the luck, especially for tournaments. Like I'm watching, the higher level guys that are always in the finals. They always have really good weapons. You know what I mean? And sometimes I get to spectate them, so because they beat me, and I'm like, man, they already had good weapons, which wouldn't have made a difference, right?
Yeah.
Either way, they're busting my ass. But man, I would probably lose some of my other fights if I had some better weapons. So is that something you would recommend? How do you have it set up?
So I actually have it split 4-2. I have 4 Miracle and 2 Flight. I like the bit of luck that you get from better quality items, and if you're running trios and you actually get the better quality of items, you can actually utilize the ultimate 3 for Takeda a lot better. But I don't kind of put all my eggs in one basket for that, because if you don't get the stuff even with the luck, then you're kind of stuck with just a underutilized third version of the ultimate, which is why I split it to 2 Flight maximum on there, because then you basically get a 10% increase to grappling distance, which you can utilize quite well, regardless of what happens. So I just kind of mix it 4 Miracle, 2 Flight. That's how I have it set up for Solar.
Awesome. That's what I'm gonna do.
Yep. All right. We get to go for another round on here. I actually
Absolutely, man. I'm sorry. Thank you for answering my question. That was super helpful.
No, you're all good. All right, let's get into it. This time I actually want to see what happens here. I'm going to try something with you guys. By the way, Silver, how was the how long could you actually go without hitting a blue move with your combos?
After you explained it to me, I could pretty much do it indefinitely.
Nice. Okay, that's perfect. That is actually what you want to do, because here's the thing. If you do that, you can basically follow up in any way. If you have that to where you can indefinitely go without hitting a blue combo, you can basically set it up to where your enemy will never know when you will do a blue combo. That's the value behind that, because having that kind of combo set up for almost any weapon in the game beyond the heavy hitters, that will pretty much make you almost invincible to telegraphing and such.
It's very nice. I appreciate it a lot.
It's something very simple in this game, but something insanely valuable when you're actually progressing. So now that you actually know that, I'm going to actually do something with you two. I'm going to have you two duke it out, and I'm going to witness both of you. I'm going to watch both of you and see what you need to improve on in an active fight. It's something that I do with almost every group that I've taught in this dojo kind of thing. And I will basically kind of bear witness to what needs to be corrected / improved.
Understood.
One thing, like, sometimes it's something like super simple, like trying to grapple into your enemy in the middle of a team fight too much, doing too many of the button mash combos, etc. But by correcting stuff like that early, it's going to be a lot better. So in this map, go to the top of the temple, up the stairs, and meet me at the doors. There's one. Oh, there you are.
I'm ready to be unleashed. Carnage is a beautiful thing.
Well,
That's actually what I was teaching Savage for a little bit. If you use the teleport ability on Takeda and just look directly upwards, if you don't have a ceiling, you just go directly up into the sky.
Hey, sorry, guys. I'm gonna be AFK for 3 minutes. My kids just got here. I want to send them in.
No, you're all good. Okay. Okay, if that's the case, then we can do a bit of one-on-one again. We got your neutrals down a bit more. Is there anything else you want to go over? Anything at all?
honestly, I'm pretty novice to a majority of all the mechanics in the game. So, like, you probably picked up on it right away. I'm
ready to be unleashed.
pretty button mashy. So, I guess I kind of struggle with dodging, strafing out of like an attack. So I've been trying to watch like higher level streamers and how they navigate through attacks, and I can see that they just kind of dodge so quickly, and I don't understand how it's that like telegraphable, I guess is the best way I can describe it.
So one of the biggest tips I can give when it comes to dodging is actually keeping line of sight of your opponent and trying to just kind of move in some sporadic directions. So you're just keep staring at me with your camera. You can actually just keep looking at me. Let's say you're moving right. You just kind of go left and then you just hit the dodge button as it goes on. So you don't want to... Let's say I'm just continuously moving right of you. I hit left and dodge. You immediately move that direction. Same goes this way. It's just kind of stuff like that. It's before you actually do the animation of circling back, you can actually just immediately change the direction. Let's see, you're going left. Kind of goes the same if you're moving forward and such. That's basically how you can just focus on dodging, is basically improving that quick motion that you have with your character. It's basically just keeping line of sight in certain ways. That way that you can actually like dodge certain things and kind of catch your opponent off guard with stuff like that. That's one of the biggest tips I can give, is just kind of just learning to control the character a bit better. Like, you can still, of course, just learn the invincibility frames from dodging a bit. That would actually be very, very...
Frames?
What's up?
The invincibility frames?
Yep, you have actually a bit of time whenever you roll to actually, like, basically dodge movements. It's actually one of the things that is one of the best things you can do in this, actually, is go through the campaign. Once you actually get the animations and timing down for the bosses and such, you can actually like roll through most of their giant AoE attacks and such. That's probably one of the best ways I recommend learning the invincibility or invulnerability frames of the roll and such, because by doing that, you basically learn how to time it, just your rolls in general, that you can basically utilize that in PvP.
Noted.
So definitely, definitely try going through the campaign. If you haven't worked on it too much, just try going to the 3rd level of the initial area of Morse Isle. You're going to go against one big boss, and you can actually just try learning from there of certain things. Mainly, you want to just learn dodging through that.
Yeah, I've actually done a lot of the campaign solo, and I get smacked so hard, and I don't understand how to even, like, cause a lot of the attacks are not variable, so I'm like,
yeah,
like,
no.
If you're saying you can just dodge them, all right.
Yeah, dodging is one of the main aspects of moving around in the game. Just by doing the rolls, that actually brings you and lets you dodge past most of the attacks.
Okay.
That's primarily why most of the things aren't parryable, is because it expects you to actually roll out of the way of, like, the initial uppercut of one move. Then once it goes to a counter, you basically do that.
Do you ever use, I know this is kind of a debate, but do you use quick counter?
I do not.
Okay.
Well, let's see. What do you mean by quick counter? I thought that was a perk for a second. Hold up. What do you mean by that?
The dedicated button quick counter. Like,
so
there's, you can hit both at once, or you can do the one quick counter.
So I actually
I'm back,
have
guys.
it.
Sorry about that.
You're all good. I actually do have a dedicated button for it for G, but I will let you know that I have not actually used that in a fight for 2 months. I only hit the 2 buttons, and that actually works for me. Personally, I'm sure other people will think otherwise, but I actually have never really had a problem with countering with actually doing the 2 buttons at once. So it's more or less what you're comfortable with, because here's the one big problem about using 2 buttons at once. If you're in the middle of a combo and you actually do that, it's going to do that in the middle of a combo, which is a bit awkward. But if you know how to control your attacks, you're kind of set with that.
Yeah, that's actually something that I've struggled with. If I click too much, I end up accidentally countering.
Okay, just to let you know, Savage, we're at the top of the temple if you want to come meet up.
I'm here. I'm the,
oh, hello. Alright, cool.
Hello.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to have you two do. I am going to have you two duel. I'm going to watch what happens, and I will actually correct things after somebody kills the other, okay?
Alright.
Carnage is a beautiful thing.
You ready, Troll?
Alright, you guys, whenever you're ready, hit counter to show that you're prepared. Alright, duel. Good mythic grab. Good counter. Okay.
Good counter.
Right off the bat, Silver, your button masher
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
Remember, do the neutral combos that you learned at the beginning. You utilize that in a fight, you basically prolong your combos and don't telegraph. The aerial combo, especially when you're in the middle of doing the first 2 hits, is especially dangerous, and your opponent never really catches that most of the time. By utilizing that more, you can basically prepare to use any blue attack at any point. Let's see. Savage.
Yes.
You did really good with that mythic grab. The problem was your follow-up. You actually didn't utilize it too well. Once you grabbed, you didn't actually do any further attacks that actually lasted. If you can continue that combo, your mythic grab becomes 10 times more valuable.
Okay. So when I slam to the ground, though, I don't have an opportunity to get a combo off. I might get a hit off with more. Well, let me rephrase that. I'm sorry. In my experience, most people roll out, so I try to just kind of get out the way to reset myself. So
Sure.
how would we continue a combo?
Here.
In that sense.
Let me demonstrate. Do a charge attack.
Okay. Ready? Now.
Our foes are upon us.
Vertical attacks. That is the key. If you do a vertical attack, that basically moves a lot faster with most weapons and can hit your opponent off the ground.
All right. That's all I need to say.
Okay.
I never figured that out, so now I'll try it.
You're all good. Alright, once you both are full HP, get ready to duel again. I'm gonna keep watching.
I'm looking for my katana.
You need a katana?
Let's go with the longsword.
Give me 1 second.
I got it.
Right here. Oh yeah, I mythic grabbed, that's right. Sorry about that. Alright. Counter when you're ready. Go.
Yeah, that is this.
Whoa. Whoa. Okay, Savage. I saw that grapple. That was fucking cheeky. Right
Thanks,
off the
I
ground.
talked a lot.
That was a fantastic follow-up. Let's see. What can I say about that? Well, first of all, let's see. Silver. One little critique. When you did the aerial combo, you jumped a little too high. The one thing that I can recommend with your neutral is you gotta actually practice one thing. As soon as you jump off the ground, hit the horizontal, so you actually get as little bit of distance from the ground as possible. By doing this, you basically confirm you're gonna hit your opponent in the middle of the combo. It's just more or less.
If I may ask that,
Yes.
I find it for PlayStation, if you just hold your jump and then your horizontal, he won't jump high. It's when you just tap it and then hit the horizontal that he goes high. But if you hold it and do it like not simultaneously, but one following the other without letting go of my jump, he doesn't jump high.
I understand. I personally haven't played on PlayStation. I've only used the Xbox controller a little bit, and I've never tried that. So if that's what works, then go for it. What system are you running, by the way, Silver?
On PC.
Okay, if that's the case, you're running through keyboard and mouse, I'm guessing?
Yep.
Okay, then if that's the case, try just hitting space and mouse, like, almost simultaneously, like, really quickly. Just practice that a little bit real quick. Yeah. One of the most valuable things you can do for neutral is just practicing the spacing off the ground and immediately hitting the neutral combo like that. So once you got that down and you're ready to go, counter, prepare. I honestly don't really have too much of critique for Savage there, because that was, I'm not gonna lie, that was a disgusting follow-up with the grappling hook. I've actually seen that very rarely, and I am very impressed that he caught that. Alright, good to go? Alright, go for it. Nice dodge back. So that one was unfortunate counter timing, unfortunately. I did see the counters be procced earlier in the time, but then it missed the window and you got hit with the blue strike. Definitely it's just counter timing that's more important in this case. Let's see. Keep in mind, like,
I'm trying to focus on the not using the blue strike during this, because as you saw in the first match, I just immediately defaulted to button mashing. So.
Honestly, just, it's more or less, it's not that you shouldn't be doing blue strikes, it's just more or less being comfortable, like, not relying on them more than anything. It's just trying to find that middle ground of finding the utility and getting the most damage out of it without relying on it too much to where you telegraph your counter. So if you actually feel comfortable with using blue strikes, go for it. You can see how it's working for Savage over there, that he's utilizing them a lot more without you being prepared for it. That's kind of the window that you're trying to find with your own attacks. So if you find yourself comfortable with that and you can comfortably go, he won't counter this. That's the best feeling you can get, that you can actually utilize it and move with it. So if you're comfortable with it and are comfortable that he won't counter it, you should use it. That's all it comes down to in Naraka. That's how it's going to be in most team fights. That's the feeling you're looking for when utilizing a combo. And if it works for you and it pays off, that's the best thing. Keep in mind, also...
I don't have almost any experience with team fights.
We can play together later if you want.
Yeah. Actually, I had an idea after this. We were discussing the campaign of actually going against the bosses because it doesn't seem like Silver has actually gotten too comfortable with dodging just yet. So I was suggesting we actually go against one of the bosses on there and he can work on his dodge timing on there so he can utilize that in PvP. That way...
That will help so much. That's helped me. I never even thought about it because I'm like, I just want to get better at PvP, but the dodging against the bosses is very like, there's a small window, so it really helps see like what you can get away from with the right dodges.
There are direct comparisons for stuff like the initial Morris Isle boss and just going against great swords and such like that. So you can actually put that into play with most of the attacks on there with how slow and powerful those attacks are on bosses like that. You can absolutely try utilizing the dodge timing on there and just try practicing that for PvP after. That said, if you guys are comfortable, again, doing another duel, go right ahead. If not, I can help you one-on-one if need be. Right now. Alright, if that's the case, go for it. Nice counter there. Ooh. Mythic Grasp. Unfortunate. How low are you, by the way?
I was one shot.
Damn, that was a close one.
Yeah, that was a good fight.
That one was a hard-fought victory. I saw how much you two were trading blows. Okay. Let's see. So, I will say I do have one critique for you, Savage. I see when you're continuing on with the combo, you actually did miss your grappling hook. And
yeah.
Unfortunately, that is one thing that you can't necessarily afford in teamfight, because if they roll and immediately get an attack on you, that will open you up for further combo. So
I was indecisive. I didn't know if I was gonna do the. I initially was gonna do the grapple combo, and like as soon as I started, I'm like I was gonna do the just the basic, vertical, crouch, horizontal, and then the jump. And that's what they teach you in the game with the long sword. So I know that one pretty well.
I can understand that. But
yeah,
yes.
No, I wasn't decisiveness, but yeah.
Yeah, I will say, do not get too comfortable with using that. And if you are comfortable with using it, you can't really hesitate with stuff like that. Because if you hesitate, as you can tell, you're probably going to miss your target. He's going to dodge out of the way. And then you're kind of open.
Yeah,
so,
I do that a lot with my terrain too. Like, I get it so ingrained with muscle memory that when I get the opportunity to get them in the air, I need to be more aware of my surroundings. I'll do it like by a wall, so instead of hitting them, like I'll bump them and then jump on a wall or something stupid, or So yeah, I appreciate you pointing that out. I'm gonna definitely be more aware and be more decisive.
It's not that it's necessarily a bad thing to do that. It's definitely a really good combo extender. It's just, yeah, you can see how the downsides of actually missing can be fatal in this regard, because in that case, if he continued that combo further, you probably would have died this match. You're one shot away there. And Silver, let's see. So, I think one of the biggest things that I can recommend is that the dodging is something you definitely need to work on, because one thing I actually saw is, watch this, I want you to move away and watch me real quick. I saw you do this move, but you basically finished it to the end when you fully missed. What you can do is you can dodge out of the way and continue.
What?
Really? I did not know that you could do that.
Dude, I didn't know that.
Yep.
Okay.
And it counts as a dagger dash. So you could just immediately dash over and do a powerful move if you dash out of there. So, this is actually one of my favorite things about the dagger. If you hit this move, it incapacitates your enemy, brings them all the way to the ground. If you miss, though, it still lets you go to your enemy, because the dagger dash still opens up. It is
I
a
didn't know
very...
that, so I would be left wide open all the
Yeah.
time.
Honestly, if you utilize that, you would have probably killed him. That honestly, like, caught me off guard. I was like, wait, does he know?
No, I absolutely did not. So, is there a timing in the that move that you can move in?
You can move at
if
any
you like
point in this. You
Okay.
can basically... Hold on, let me show you. Hold on, I'll back away.
Sorry. Yeah.
From the first strike, and then you can do that all the way till the end. So let's say I go all the way to the end like this. And then you still keep the dagger dash bonus.
Yeah, I actually had no idea about that.
So here's the thing.
I think
This
I
is
probably been caught out several times doing that.
it's all good. Honestly, this is one of the most important things to know about this move, because if you notice, this has a very small hitbox and a short range. This is pretty much one of the best things you can do to follow up a combo. With stuff like that.
Okay.
But you can also, let me show you, dodge away, and you can just continue.
Okay.
That's honestly one of the best things about the dagger, in my opinion, is that not only does it have one of the most... I'm going to just be straight up with you guys. I feel like this move is one of the most powerful moves in the game.
Agreed. I get melted with that thing when I get caught.
This thing has such a high utility, because if you're actually in a massive team fight, like I'm talking trio size, and all of the 3 people against your team consolidate on you, this one move can knock down all 3 at once. This is actually how powerful this move is, to actually incapacitate all 3 members of a team if they cluster up.
Just correct me if I'm wrong. Don't you have 3 times the ability to be parried during that initiation?
Well, here's the problem with this. I would say that it is very counterable. The only time you can really advance and counter, though, is that initial movement forward. Because that's the only time where you're actually going to move forward. If you're actually in that range, you basically can't counter, because if you're in the range of being stabbed, you're not going to walk forward and try to counter, because if you get too close, you're going to get knocked down.
Yeah, I'm hard way.
If the only time I can actually safely say that you can counter this is by doing this. Oh, by countering in the air. Which you can't really do unless you do that counter dedicated button, because if you hit the 2 buttons at once,
Certainly.
it's not going to work. You actually need to do the dedicated button counter in this case to actually do that. And even then, if you notice, it stops you midair when you counter. So if you actually get that initial lunge forward on them for that stab, you pretty much confirm that they're going to be knocked down, because there's no safe way that they can counter once you start stabbing.
No, dude.
Can't even touch them. You get caught right into the move. I try to be slick and like hit people while they're down there, and I got dragged right into that move, like the attack.
But yes, this is actually one of the best things I can actually teach you about the dagger, is just this move being as good as it is. It is a very, very good move that you can use, and honestly, if you have soul jades for this, for the dagger, for stuff like Pride's Fall or something like that, or no, Pride's Fall actually replaced it for the second charge, but if you actually get a, not dagger dash, it's whatever, Assassin's Lunge, where you can dash through people and end up on the other side, you can utilize this more and just follow up with a solid hit like that. It is a very powerful follow-up move during combos, if not before a combo, to knock them down. Because if you actually hit it, you extend the combo even more, because they're just back on the ground.
Noted.
So once I saw that during the match, I was just like, wait a second, no, they can learn more about this.
Yeah, I never do that, man. I always get stuck in that animation, and I'm like, man, it's a wrap.
It is very good. I definitely recommend practicing more of the dagger, because once you get the dagger dash down and all that, you can just really get gross with the combos. That said, we said that we wanted to try the campaign and practice that.
Yeah, now I leave room.
Wait, I already have you as a friend, I think, Savage, on here.
Awesome. I just
Let me add Silver over there. Okay.
Caleb.
So let's get this over here. Let's do the campaign. I'll set up a room for it real quick.
Hey, let's eat spaghetti today, and I'll get pizza tomorrow, okay? Because I don't feel like going outside.
Silver, can you accept the friend request real quick so I can get that to you? No, you're all good. Okay.
Well, maybe.
I'm gonna close the room real quick because I can't really do it over here with this. So I'm gonna go to campaign. Let's go to Morse Isle normal. Okay. I'm gonna invite you both.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh shit, my Naraka just crashed. Alright, give me a second. My Naraka game just absolutely died.
No worries.
So I will be back in the game in just a few short moments. That was actually quite funny. I wasn't expecting that. Okay, once I'm back in, I'll invite you both again, and I'll hopefully pray that my game doesn't die then. Very confused as to why inviting you guys was the last straw for that, but that was quite funny. But if you want to practice dodging and such in campaign, just for future notice, the one mission I can recommend is the third Morse Isle mission. I'll say the exact one. Whoa. Whose speaker is that?
Sorry, that was mine. I just muted myself.
You're all good. That scared the crap out of me. Okay. Oh, hey, I'm actually back in. Okay, cool. I didn't even realize I was still in the group there.
Can you afford?
You wish.
So the third one of chapter 1, Ominous Descent.
It is called Ominous Descent in Morse Isles.
Got it.
That is the mission that you probably will get the most value of learning dodging from. Alright, whenever you guys are ready, ready up, and I'll begin. Also, are there any characters you guys are comfortable with the campaign?
I'm using Tian Hai only because I have the mission for the Clash League thing.
Okay.
But I can use any one of them.
Okay.
There's no preference.
Of course.
It is not that I am unafraid of death.
Choose whoever you guys want, whoever you're comfortable with. If you want Yue Shan, just let me know. I can swap out. This more or less just so you guys practice a bit more. I'm gonna probably hang back because I'm really high level in this. Almost... What level am I?
If you ever find yourself afraid...
Oh, I'm 66
this.
against this sense
will
level
have to
6 boss, so I probably will deal extraordinary amounts of damage, so it's more or less just practicing the dodging for you guys.
I don't even know what level I am. Tense. How do you check that?
It'll say over here, actually. Oh, we're actually... Okay, we're decent levels. 37 being the highest. Okay, we should be fine going higher level than this, then.
I'm down to fight him on hard. I've been practicing him. This is where I got better at countering with these guys.
Yeah, this is a fantastic way of learning counters and dodges. It's more or less just that kind of way that you can learn all aspects of a actual team fight in Naraka.
Forever. You think you're any different? Let me free you from your mortals.
So in this case, I'm going to try demonstrating just...
I am being attacked!
Well, if I dodge, that would be pretty good. Counter. Stuff like that. Just kind of practice stuff like that. Also, I don't know why blue struck twice, but... I don't know why he's aggroed on me so much. See? Dodging like that. You can actually
Know
move
that
out of
you
the
have
way.
Made a powerful ally. Know that you have made a powerful ally.
I don't know why he's aggro. Why is he after me so much? Okay, let's see if he goes after Silver or somebody.
Come on, team, back me up.
Counter.
Yes.
Oh, and dodge. A little later than that.
My old quartermaster would approve of this.
There you go.
You guys say I'm like, oh, you mother, I wasn't even looking at you.
Then a little later than that. Honestly, that one attack has a smaller window.
My old quartermaster would approve of this.
The healing may begin.
You smack me, sword.
Wait, I countered and didn't even hit me. Oh yeah, I guess we should try like killing it. I was just using this as practice to dodge and such, but I feel like we should probably like do a little damage. Nice.
Know that you have made a
Let's actually
powerful
treat this
ally.
like a boss, I suppose.
My gratitude. Patience.
Oh god, I got juggled twice. And then ads over here.
Can you block through shadow?
Death awaits those who stand against the Empire.
I will remember you. Oh, you are the best.
Know that you have made a
Okay,
powerful
this one
ally.
is the annoying spirit flying one, so be ready to dodge.
Do you counter them?
You cannot. You actually have to dodge out of these.
I just countered one.
Wait, you can counter?
Yeah, I didn't know. I literally just countered one. I didn't
Oh,
hit
shit.
him though, but he blocked me.
I didn't even know you could do that. I tried doing that at some point, it didn't work. Good dodge.
I cannot do that yet.
begin.
Thank you for your service.
Oh, that's right. This is the version that doesn't have the second phase.
Oh, dude.
Made a powerful
Yeah, you guys
ally.
want to try the second phase? I haven't beat that yet.
Oh, wait, really? Yeah, okay.
Oh,
We can do that.
oh yeah.
We seem to be at a decent enough level for that, I think. Second phase is terrifying.
Is it? Not
Only-
with the counters. I feel like he'll be easier.
Well, the
I
only
never-
reason I say he's a lot more terrifying is because he has a wider range for all of his attacks, because he does these, like, spin kicks and all that.
Hell yeah, let's go. I
So
tried
do
it
you,
once. I asked.
Let's try that.
Are you
Oh,
supposed to dodge into that?
you can dodge any direction as long as it's timed correctly.
Yeah, I don't think I've successfully dodged a single.
You got that katana, dude. That is the sickest katana skin, bro. What?
Okay,
Bro,
whenever you guys are ready up. I can get us in.
Alright.
Right, this is the hard mode with the actual, what is it called, the second phase.
Are his attacks similar in the second phase, just wider, or are they completely different?
They're completely different.
Alright, that's gonna be tough. I don't know the timing on those, but I'll probably just.
I'll see if I can aggro most of them, if
If you
anything.
ever find yourself afraid, remember this. If you
What is diffuse, by the way? I have a diffuse skill, but I don't know what it's for. You know,
It's a soul jade called
death
Diffuse.
holds no fear for those who have given their life to
Is
service.
it just called Diffuse, or does it have a second, thing that says? Because mine says Diffuse Solve Counterattack.
It says diffuse soul snatch.
Soul Slash. That goes on Kurumi, I'm pretty sure, because that is her soul jade ability.
Kurumi, Tsuchimikado, the
Let me see.
Onmyoji.
Yeah, Soul Slash is her second stage charge combo, so that goes directly on Kurumi. Just for future reference.
I switch it to counterattack now. Diffuse, solve, counterattack.
Yep, that is a very good one that can go on any character. That's the one I actually run on this Huaishan, actually.
Dude, that's a 6 skin that they came out for with him. I'm gonna get it as soon as I unlock him. I'm like 1,000 silver away, and I only have 2 more heroes to unlock.
Oh, really? Nice. Okay,
Pretty excited about it.
so tread lightly on this one. This one is actually a lot more powerful in terms of attacks. It has definitely killed me before, but we have 3 lives each, so we're all good.
Come here and bear arms!
Where did you come from?
Care to join me in this fight?
Got it.
Oh, you were right to another one? I'll crazy.
Oh, he targeted me. No, why?
Know that you have made a powerful ally.
Oh my god,
My
he
old
hit me and
quartermaster
then
would
targeted
approve of
you?
this.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm on my way.
sorry.
Oh, he's targeting me. Come on. Aggro me. Save him, save him, save him. Go for the rescue.
Alright.
Aggro this way, come on.
My armor is restored.
Good dodge.
Demon
He
blade
knows
has
what kind of
failed you.
That's not. I'm just revive. I'm more careful.
I got it, I get both of you.
Ooh, that was a close one. Lesson learned.
Good. Watch out.
See?
Come on, stay aggroed on me. Come on, buddy. Never mind it. Doesn't want to stay aggroed. Ouch.
Combat ready.
Okay.
Yet again. gratitude. Thank you for your
Goodness
service.
gracious.
Know that you have made a powerful ally.
We're doing good, by the way. We're actually making decent
My
progress.
gratitude. Behold my might and fall.
Oh, I put it up right when he's going to bring the ads out. Grab
Know
whatever you
that have
can.
made a powerful
He's gonna
ally.
respawn in a second and he's gonna do the spirit attack. I gotta try countering that now.
Yeah, you can counter. And then,
Get ready to dodge.
So weak.
That is full AoE attack. That's alright. All aggro, you save. Good. Got the counter.
Patience.
Got it. Barely alive.
The healing may begin.
I'm gonna heal.
My old quartermaster
Never mind.
would approve of this.
Somebody else take the aggro if you can.
My gratitude.
Thank you. I just need to regen armor. Ow. Okay, he wants me.
My old quartermaster would approve of this.
Yeah, do not drop.
Combat ready. Yet again.
Jump attack. Alright, back away, second phase.
My armor is restored.
Oh, he is so badass. What?
This is counterable.
My duty calls. It is time.
Basically, when he grabs the ground with both hands, you can counter that.
Let's do it.
The healing may begin.
Actually, don't.
Did somebody counter him while he was out here in your transformation stage?
Yeah.
Yep, there's that spin kick.
I dodged his move.
Get in the field, get in the
Thank
field.
you for your service.
Thank you for that. Nice.
Know that you have made a powerful ally.
Okay, another spirit attack.
Fine. I'm doing it again.
Okay, another AoE dodge. Now. Wrong, sorry.
Oh, man. I'm trying to
My old quartermaster would approve of this.
Come on, dude. Both hands? Nope.
Oh, trying to suck
He
it, bro.
really tried to assassinate you.
Yeah. What is going on?
Got the counter.
I cannot do that yet. Know that you have made a powerful ally.
We can get the shield off. Nice.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah.
The healing mate.
Thank you for your service.
I got ult.
Behold my might and fall!
You can just straight up finish it.
Oh, yeah, GG.
Good job. Should give you some good rewards, and yeah, as I said before, this is probably the best boss you can do in the campaign to just practice dodging the invulnerability frames and such. Just the best way to kind of
I'll be
move
honest
forward.
with you, I was unable to do it a single time during both of these sessions.
That's fine, honestly. If you weren't even aware of it in the first place and you're just still learning the timing, it's honestly fine if that's the case.
Yeah.
Don't
I'm
worry about
struggling
it
like
too
a
much
little
for
bit.
this being your first time trying to get it done. Just trust me on that. If anything, this is still a valuable step forward for you to learn moving on. Do you want to try it one more time on the easier one,
Yeah.
or this one, second phase?
It's,
I like
it's
second.
really up to you guys.
I like the second phase if Silver's okay with it, but I don't mind going to the first one if it's gonna help him out more to start.
Silver, it's up to you.
No, it's second phase is fine because it's plenty of opportunity to still dodge it.
Okay. Then we'll try it again in the second phase one. Whenever you guys are ready.
Oh, nice. I like the clock for.
Just so you guys are aware, I haven't actually given my thoughts about how you're doing. I think you both are in really good spots to move forward. I don't think that you guys are really held back in any way. The way that you guys play is still really
Death
well.
holds no fear
Even
for
with the
those-
critiques and such, I think you guys can hold your own in ranked matches, so on and so forth. It's more or less just kind of refining these small techniques like the invincibility frames of the dodges and such that you can definitely
Well-
improve on, but even so, like, that's something that you practice over time rather than it just being something that comes to you. So, regardless, I think you both are in really good spots, and I think you guys are just really good players in general, so...
Thank you very much, Motion.
Yeah, I appreciate it as well. I definitely, just from your little critiques, I already know what to work on when it comes to just gameplay in the future.
Of course. If you guys ever need any more assistance with anything, you guys, I'm gonna be the coach still in the server. If you need anything, you can DM me or just send a request in the request coaching area. So don't feel free to do something like that if you want, and we will be happy to help you further.
I could use a fish.
Wow, this guy's out for me. I'm gonna back and heal because
Combat
that guy
ready.
wants
Yet
me dead.
again.
Oh, you that's a sick new move here, lad. Oh yeah.
My old quartermaster would approve of this.
Good dodge.
I cannot do that yet.
The healing may be
Oh,
clear.
ads coming up.
May your ancestors forgive your sloppiness.
Shame. I thought you'd be more interested.
Sick.
Good. Okay. Make sure to grab everything.
Thank you.
Get ready for the
service.
boss again. Gonna be the spirit attack.
Helping me like that.
Nice. Counter two. I don't know if they do damage to him though when you counter him. Oh.
It's right when he slams the sword into the ground that you have to dodge, just so you know.
Alright, I'm gonna go over here.
If we come over here, I'm gonna beat.
Let my friends be healed.
Uh oh, that's an on me.
Know that you have made a powerful ally.
I got the counter.
Patience.
I'm messing up this time.
Got the counter again.
Oh, here you go now.
Oh, he's not following up. Second phase, watch out.
Okay.
Restore if you can.
Master would approve of this.
Way too long. Oh, nice counter.
Yep.
Oh,
Counterable. That two-hand in the ground one is always counterable.
My gratitude. Behold my might and fall!
The healing may friends be healed.
nice counter.
Couldn't counter that one, unfortunately.
Patience.
We're making really good progress in a really good amount of time. Okay. Ad's coming back. Oh no, it's just spirits again.
There we go. What? Man, I missed mostly all of them.
Oh no. Where are you? I got you. Keep the aggro on him if you can. Oh, he wanted me. Oh my god, he went for me. Okay.
Watch
Uh-oh.
it.
Uh-oh.
My armor is restored.
I can't counter that, but I got Mortal Defiance.
Nice counter.
Oh god. I don't think I can get... Oh yeah, I can. Never mind.
Healing may be
I actually broke his shield.
Thank you for your service.
healed.
I'm gonna get sword.
Get up, King. Got it for you. Barely got in front of that.
Thank you for your service.
Good counter.
My duty call. Behold my might and fall!
And we got it. Good job.
Oh, that was sweet. We all get our own J's, or if I pick these up, you guys not get them?
Everybody gets their own soul jades in this, so...
Alright. Cool. I was feeling bad picking them up because I think I'm taking them all.
I was about to say, every item that is on the ground is for you and you alone. Everybody else gets other stuff.
Hell yeah. Alright. Cool, I didn't know that.
I don't know if that's the case with the ad drops because I saw you pick up stuff from something that you killed.
Oh, really? I mean, I know soul jades are like that. I don't know if the ad drops, like the, what is it called? The armor stuff and all that is for you and you alone, honestly. I can't say for sure about that, but... I hope it's for you and you alone, because that'd be a little bit awkward for all the other games I've played in this.
Just grab it on your stuff.
I think that I can almost guarantee that the soul jades are just for you.
Oh yeah,
The
the soul
stuff,
jades
I
are
think,
absolutely just for you.
Follow my
I
guidance.
can confirm that
all
for
will
sure.
be
Is the chapter 2 or the chapter 3 boss, are they good for practicing counters as well?
Let's see. I need to remember which ones those are. I believe the. Let's see. I don't think chapter 2. I think chapter 2 boss is okay. But if anything, I would definitely say that the Holoroth Gale Yue-shan is a good one to do as well. The Holoroth boss is pretty well done to actually practice, but if you're honestly just learning the invincibility frames, I just recommend the Ominous Descent one. The Holoroth one is a lot more awkward because you're more than likely going to have those blue attacks happen a lot more frequently and faster. So if anything, if you're practicing stuff like that, Morrisile Ominous Descent is best, but if you actually want to practice something a bit more intricate, Gale Yue-shan is pretty good at Holoroth.
Awesome.
That said, is there anything else you guys would like to practice, or...
I'm up for anything, man.
Yeah, same. I'm pretty up for anything. With that one, I was actually able to dodge, I think, like 3 to 4 attacks.
That's good. That means you're actually improving with that more than anything.
Mm-hmm.
How about this? Why don't we try an actual survival game?
Let's do it.
Okay.
We can practice that and actually see how we do in team fights, how we can coordinate, and what happens here. Would anybody like Takeda?
I would say that for me, the primary, due to me being solos,
It is not that I am
run Yodo, Takeda, and what's this one? Fira.
Okay.
So, however you guys want to divvy it up, I'm not. I wouldn't be the most reliable healer. If
It's
you,
okay.
Rely on that.
Oh, Savage, do you mind readying up real quick?
Oh, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, guys.
No. You don't need to apologize. It's all good. I figured since there's still a queue, we should probably do that real quick.
Yeah, no,
Follow my
I always
guidance, and all
forget to
will
ready
be well.
up because I'm like expecting for the
If
game
you
to
hear an
like
explosion,
take time, and I'm
I've done
sure
my
like
job.
I'm on my
War is
Discord or something, but
Not a problem. But yeah, however you guys... I'll let you guys choose your heroes first, and then I'll follow it up with my pick. That way you guys get what you want.
Follow my guidance, and all will be well.
alright, I'll be shots Kato, my max ultimate. I'll follow you motion.
Alright. Silver, you can pick whoever you would like.
Well, I gotta go with something that I'm comfortable with, so I don't look
Of
like
course.
a scrub. And then I'm gonna follow you.
Every man has.
Are all three of us Takeda?
I can switch. I'll be Farrier Shen.
I was about to say, like,
I will serve.
I'm not sure who wanted Takeda first. I saw 1, 2, and 3, and then...
Let me
That's
I know
okay.
it.
Together.
I don't mind Farrier.
I'll run Tessa. I actually like her control.
Yep.
No strings
Enchant.
attached.
Go strike repel.
Promise.
I was starting to practice with Zai. I haven't decided who I want to level up next. I've leveled up Farrier and I don't know how to use zipping properly. Actually, maybe that's something we can at least discuss. You know, whenever you're free again.
Practice
Because
who?
I seem to use it very effectively in solos.
Wait, who are you talking about?
Zipping Yen.
Oh, Zippin Ying. Yes.
She's more annoying than anything when I'm fighting her. You know.
Yeah, she is a bit of an annoyance in this. Alright. Grab what you can, and then we can move forward as a group.
Oh, I didn't reset
You already got a
my,
key? Oh my god.
Someone right here. Someone right here.
A soul altar.
Got it. On my way.
Entire team. I don't have a weapon yet.
I got one if you want dual blades. Or dual halberds.
I got a katana. We're good.
Okay. Wait. Okay, we're good?
This may interest you.
Yeah, grab the blue armor. Grab blue armor.
Move to my marker.
Okay, I don't think we have time. Are they still in
Alright.
here? Yeah, there's still people in here.
Could a girl get some help here?
Join me. We're
Don't
stronger
let me
together.
have all the fun. Was that too rough for you?
Clean.
I wish I could say you fought well.
Good. We got him out of the way. I'll take that spear.
That item.
Good team fight, by the way. We took little to no damage from that.
Follow my directions.
I mean, not.
I canceled.
You ready for a show?
I hit my repel on her. She couldn't
Always
move.
use protection.
Hey, when you're playing team battles, right?
Yeah.
Some people say just jump everyone, and there's other people I play with where they're like, if I'm in the middle of a combo or fighting someone, kind of let them finish their combo and not interrupt it, because I might screw things up. How do you guys generally play? Or what do you think is the best strategy, I guess?
It depends on the weapon they use, because if it's something like dual blades and they're just kind of CC to hell, then that's probably the only time I would say you want to mind it. If you're just trying to kill the last person in a group, literally just go ham on them. It's not like it really matters. If it's like 1v1ing 3 times with a trio team, then that'd be a different story, but I wouldn't concern yourself about that too much, frankly. I've never actually found myself a need to concern for that.
I just don't. I don't want anyone thinking I'm trying to steal their kills. I can care less. My whole thing is just winning the game, right?
I was about to say, nobody, if anybody's really getting on you for stealing a kill, then they honestly need to just reflect on themselves, because truly the end result is trying to win the game rather than going for the amount of kills. Come over here, there's a legendarium, Ash, and a bell. Plenty of weapons. All clear.
What a curious find.
So many shiny
Legendary
toys.
armor, whoever wants it. That ain't, I'm not grabbing that.
You got it, Silver.
Alright. Yeah.
I'm grabbing this.
Come here, I'll bring it to you. Oh wait, is that...
Enemy.
I see him. Silver, hold up.
He is not far from us.
Oh, enemy.
I was not letting them move. Okay, somebody grab legendary armor. Grab it.
Got it, Silver. You got it.
Somebody just grab it. Okay,
Alright,
sorry. I just saw somebody coming, I think. We still got people up there.
The enemy's out there. Somewhere.
Grab it. Good.
Thank you. Where are they?
They were up in the tower. Yep.
Gotcha.
They still up here, or did they move?
I don't see anybody up here.
They probably dipped. Honestly, the best decision for them to do so, honestly.
The shadow will shortly begin to spread.
Hey, Motion, did you ever take time? Because I was thinking about doing this, I just never did. Like, to just play like a solo or like a set match and just go around the map and really just learn it really well.
Sorry, I could not understand you for a second there. What was that?
Did you ever take the time to like just study the map, just like play like a solo, or is that something you advise that I do, or we should
If
do?
you haven't really learned much of the map, then yeah, you definitely want to get comfortable with most of the POIs, especially. Once you actually get used to that, then you can actually learn like the best areas that you might want to go for fighting and such. But yeah, if you're not really comfortable with the map just yet, definitely take the time and learn it, because then it lets your initial teleport. You know how we always open up the game and teleport to places? That will definitely help that initial spot, especially with your POI choosing. It will benefit you regardless, so
Concerning grapple, is that you guys?
Let's say both of us are down here. I don't think that was us though. People haven't really scoured around down here, so.
Another blue katana, anybody want it?
No, you're all good.
Alright, I'm not.
Okay, defeat the challenger. Oh, they're all the way in freaking the ruins at the top left. We're on the opposite end of the map, so. Whoever did the Valiant challenge.
Do you keep up with the meta?
The meta is very light in this game in comparison to other games. The only times where I can say like there's a meta is just in terms of a few powerful characters. Like I've been enjoying Tessa because her crowd control is just hilarious to go against teams, but I wouldn't say I really worry about meta too much in terms of like weapons and all that, because you can honestly play however you want. Personally, I find enjoyment in playing the spear. And
yeah, I want to learn the spear really, really bad.
oh, wait, enemies.
The
Somebody
enemy's
set
up
up a
there.
somebody set this up.
Okay.
Somebody hit the shrine. We're not gonna have access to ultimates in here, so try to walk around the map and see if you can spot him.
Okay.
Because once we go in there, we're not gonna have access to our ultimates. There they are.
The enemy is not far from us.
It's a team fight.
I hope this is good.
I got him.
for you too.
Fucking awesome, you stupid.
Don't let me have all the fun.
Spicy.
Oh, I'm just dead. You actually bring them low, they just die.
The battle is here.
Time to bundle
Oh,
up.
come on. That's fucking true. Bro, that her ultimate wouldn't come out. It's so frustrating, dude. She's
Yeah.
going the fucking bathroom like a bozo.
Ooh, staff. Okay, transform spirit, let's go on. It's okay. Go to the, what is it called? The one that direction. Northwest.
I need to
I
hang
was
it.
a little bit behind you guys in that engagement.
It's okay. We're gonna catch them over there anyway. It's not like they're gonna have really much room to breathe, but they do have better items, and we've got enemies right up ahead, so...
Yeah, they're literally following us. What fucking bomb?
Yeah, it's 3 versus 3 over there. Actually, was this a POI? No, it was not, so we might have lesser amount of people since this didn't have enhanced drop rates. So hopefully the center lake has not been touched. Maybe?
Yeah, no, it's been used. It's been hit.
Yeah, it has. It's been raided. Okay.
Death was way too boring.
We might be able to pick up the scraps of the people down there, possibly. I also have ultimate charge to enchant, so... Let's see if we can keep vision on it. Gotta see if I can just get a view of it. I won't engage if I don't need to. Looks like they are fighting down
The
there.
enemy's out there. Somewhere.
Running one in there or what?
No. Oh wait, no. There are still people down there. Second group. Yeah, let's go in. I thought that was it. No, it is not.
I hope this is good for you too. I hope this is good for you too.
Get over here and help.
I countered that, but apparently she didn't like that. Wow, we just die. What in the world was this? That was very confusing. Because I countered multiple times, especially on the katana character, and it did not actually register. That's very strange.
Yeah, the guy who killed me, I'm pretty sure is a relatively experienced person. He's got like 2300.
Yeah, no, that was a katana character that I countered, but nothing happened with that, so
Never mind.
I'm a bit sus about that, but it is what it is.
Still GG's, guys.
Yeah,
I gotta
GG's.
switch to ultimate.
We had some good team fights at the beginning regardless, so pretty good, I'd say.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch to. So what's the best ultimate for Faria? You said F1.
Let's see. Let me check. I forget what the most stuff for that is.
There is only one question.
Yeah, I would say F1 probably. Yeah, I'd probably say that's the best. Yeah.
Oh, let me ready up. Sorry.
Oh, you're all good.
I'm still in the dance.
We're all good to go.
Back up screen.
All right, starting up.
You think Tumulch is good for teams?
Tumulch is a disabler, so yeah, that's pretty good. There's never a time where that's bad at all.
Alright. The skill for the characters is really important for me because I use the escape to break combos.
Yeah.
This is gonna be
I
fun.
don't think Tuss actually helped too terribly much there, so I think I'm just gonna run Zai.
Sorry, Calamity
So we
Run.
get some like solid damage output. Because we got the disable, we've got the what's it called? Control, I think, since Silver you're going Takeda.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually swap to Kurumi. You can take Takeda.
I love
I'm
to be
thinking about it, but we already have control with Tumulch, so I think we might be fine with our comp. We've got heal, we've got control, and we've got damage.
I love
If
to
no
be
one is
muted.
Takeda, then I'd rather use him. Is he still control or is he damage?
He's control, actually.
Alright. That's my main guy I'm about to use him.
He's pretty much in this. You're talking about Tumulch, right?
Yeah, I was using Tumulch, but now I'm switching to Takeda if they're the same.
Yeah, Takeda and Tumulch are both controllers. Takeda used Mythic Grasp to basically do one-on-one, and the teleport basically CCs the entire team. He can actually work as a hybrid damage / control, but Tumulch is definitely
Never going to
more or
tell
less
me why I
control
found
above
you
all
half
else.
Dead that fateful day?
Curiosity has led many astray, young Kurumi.
In terms of what is it called? Controlling Tumulch is just pure control. Same with Justina Gu. Or not Justina Gu. Actually, yeah, that too. Basically characters in that range where you can actually CC them, that's, yeah. They're really good controllers.
I found something curious.
This may interest you.
Oh, goody.
Pistol, Soul Jade if you want it. Sure, I'll take the staff. Thank you. Keep in mind, we also had one other group that's down the hill that spawned near us, so keep an eye out.
There's a belly here.
I
I'm
found
gonna get
something curious.
Oh no, I guess not. They kind of dipped.
This may interest you.
Oh,
and
goody.
blue armor. Purple armor and blue armor here, guys.
Take the purple armor, I'll grab blue.
Alright. Oh, katana. Oh, yeah. In front of us. Right here.
Follow my directions.
Where?
Right under us.
Oh, it's right down there?
Don't engage.
Yep.
The battle is here.
Get over here before I kill them all myself! Where did you come from? You can wait. Sure.
Nice.
I thought you'd be more interesting.
Okay, that's very
Now
odd.
back to the killing.
Watch it.
He more than likely has a group nearby, so keep an eye.
Dojo Naraka. He's gonna counter. I need more armor repair. Another for one right here, guys.
What a curious find.
You take it. Silver.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Don't forget to regen, Savage.
Yeah, I'm trying to look for armor.
Here. I'm right over here. I got you.
Someone take this.
Oops. I have my ultimate. That's awesome. I'm sorry, I need more aware of using it.
Looks like it's clear for the time being.
Anybody use a brainsword?
I have a purple one, actually.
Alright, anybody want dual halberds blue?
Nah, I'm good. Thank you. Let's grab defense boost fruit right over here.
So annoying when he grabs off stuff I don't want him to. I enjoy playing with the brainsword too. I thought it was like a newer player weapon, but I was playing in a room with with some really good guys, and one dude was using the greatsword and rocking people with it. It was super impressive.
Let's not leave silver behind.
Okay. Sorry.
You're all good. We just want to stay grouped up in case another team pops out of nowhere.
They're not prepared for the torment.
Okay, good
that
news.
awaits
I've got
them.
ultimate in case we need burst damage, so
I also have ultimate.
good. At least we have everything.
The shadow
Everything
will
for the most
shortly
part up.
begin to
Yeah,
spread.
everybody's got their things. Doesn't look like this area's been touched.
Hey Silver, how long have you been playing Naraka? If you don't mind me asking.
Let's see.
The shadow thickens.
Close to 2 years, I think. It's whenever, what's her name? Whenever Zipping Ying got actually released. I forget if anybody else came before then, but that's the most notable one that I remember.
I thought she was like a staple player, and she's on the top row.
Nah. I honestly, I rarely touched ranked, honestly. It's one of those things where I'm like, yeah, it's just a little bit of stress when I'm already doing school and such, and I don't want to, like, do shit like that, honestly. I just kind of chill, I relax, I play this once in a while, and I just coach and help people out wherever I can. Just kind of how I roll here, at least.
Well, super appreciate
Another armor motion.
Someone take this.
Dual blades, purple right over here, or dual halberds. On my way up to gather that. Thank you for that.
Huh?
Keep an eye out for any enemy groups, by the way. It's very odd for it to be like this bare right now.
I'm gonna bird's eye for us.
Okay.
Alright, we're clear motion.
We're right next to Celestra. Let's move this way.
On my marker.
No death areas. Seems very weird. It has been looted.
On my marker.
How much shooting out cannon?
Not very well, it seems. I saw that. No, I saw where the shot was.
Well, yeah, it's right
Let's
there.
go here.
Yeah.
Oh, that was actually an enemy.
Where did you come from? before I kill them all
Join me. We're
myself.
stronger together.
Come to me and be
Knock it
healed.
off.
I hope this is good for you too.
Fuck me to anyone, man.
Right behind.
Come out, wherever you are.
Oh my god, almost dead.
Purify the souls of their filth.
I won't forget this.
We still got one more behind us.
Alright.
Great sword, legendary soul jade right behind. They killed me. Watch the great sword behind.
He fucking got me too. He wasn't doing the blues. He got that off. Oh, he's in spirit.
Okay, Rez, go right up here at the soul jade. Or at the, resurrection flower, just right over here. Yeah, no, we completely missed the two that were left behind. Unfortunate.
Was there
Not until
multiple
everyone
teams?
else is dead first.
That was the same team, I'm pretty sure.
No.
Knock it off.
He got a soul blade. That's fucking me up.
Oh my god, the soul jade, great sword soul jade person just decked me again. I'm just gone.
Upon my
Hey,
enemies.
I'm gonna be like 20 minutes. I don't know if you guys are gonna be playing. I'm still down to continue. I'm gonna go get food from boys.
It's all good. I mean, unless there's anything else you guys want to go over, I'd say that's about it for today, though. Honestly.
All right. And it's cool. I'm gonna friend you guys now, and then I can you guys on Discord questions, and then troll if you want to rock later, man. I'm down.
Yeah, of course. Also, this team is decked out with legendary soul jades. That's legendary greatsword, legendary dual halberd. This is insane. These guys had the biggest luck of the draw with actually picking stuff out of troves.
For real.
Unlucky, but GG well played all.
I hope this is good for
Attack
you.
our enemy.
Thanks
And-
for doing the coaching session. I really appreciate it.
Anytime.
Yeah, same,
Be sure to contact me if you need anything, and I will be happy to help you guys further. Otherwise, I hope you guys have a wonderful day and good luck in your Naraka journeys.
Thanks,
I
dude.
appreciate
Thanks.
it.
Nice
Thanks,
meeting you both. For real.
Yeah, nice to meet you as well.
Nice to meet you as well. Have a wonderful day, guys.
Yeah, same to you. Talk to you soon.
Bye. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was Naraka Blade Point Coaching. Granted, we all kind of chucked it during the quick match, but it is what it is. We had fun regardless. We learned a lot, and I honestly can't wait to see how they do in the future with all their matches. That said, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Feel free to like the videos or subscribe or follow wherever you're watching,